agrees with. But businesses on both sides want to know just what the future rules will be. And in this document, the EU is expected to confirm that its fallback position is that EU rules continue to apply on both sides of the border. Well, Martin Shanahan runs IDA Ireland, the Irish government agency responsible for attracting foreign investment into Ireland, and has been telling our correspondent Joe Lynam about the challenges that Brexit will bring.
I think from the companies we deal with, Brexit is not something that they asked for. For them, it typically means cost and disruption. And they're working at this point to try to minimise both, try to minimise the cost of this and trying to minimise the disruption. But it has also given many of them cause to look at their overall footprint and make changes as to how they manage going forward.
Ireland faces its biggest post-war challenge in the face of Brexit. What is the IDA doing to lure British-based companies to Ireland?
Ireland's position from the outset was Brexit is not what it would have wanted. As I've said, it has negative impacts on Ireland. But what it has done, obviously, it has created mobile investment. And there are two strands from our perspective. One is, obviously, companies based in the UK, international companies, UK companies, who now need a different footprint within Europe and are considering Dublin and Ireland and possibly other options in that context. And the second is, obviously, foreign direct investment into Europe, who might otherwise have considered the UK but are now looking further afield.
The customs union is very important for economic reasons but also geopolitical reasons, given the fact that at the moment you have a completely open border between the north and the south of Ireland. The stated policy of the UK is to leave the customs union. What impact would that have on Ireland?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, anything which is less than the current situation where both Ireland and the UK are part of a single market and part of a custom union is suboptimal. Interestingly, the customs union and an FTA show more or less the same impact, but also I should say that it is regulatory divergence that's driving a lot of the costs associated rather than necessarily tariffs or trade costs.
Martin Shanahan there talking to Joe Lynam.